everybody. Whoa, it's like the sun's all in my face. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are here to continue our playthrough of Kinfire Chronicles Nightfall. Going through the entire campaign, seems like. So far it's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those games that really plays well as a group. You can play it solo. I'm playing it solo. You have to play with two characters. But playing it with others really brings out that immersion and that feel that you have for it. However, it's what it is. So we are going to enjoy our playthrough today. Before I begin, I just want to say thanks to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. We're going to just dive down to the table and move my phone out of the way. And dive down to the table and play the game, right? Yeah, sounds good. Sounds like a fun time. Let's do it. Okay, so we left off, we got back to Dinlux after our mission Quest 5 that we completed, which I believe was the tower, which is what we finished off, and, or was it something else? No, it wasn't the tower, it was the dead bodies. We had to fight some, like, people who were consuming dead bodies and getting powerful. So we're back in Dinlux, and we have 3 actions to take, and then to choose the Quest 6 to go on. So I have 2 cards over here, and I probably need y'all's help on which one to pick, because I'm stuck between the two. Both of them are really good, but our third action is going to be to use the Journey Rest Inn, where we'll be able to take care of this, right? I wanted to take a look at training. Master Quaid welcomes students of all walks who wish to learn his unarmed fighting technique. Not that one. The Red Gull. Many a skilled privateer haunts the seaside tavern offering training in exchange for drink. Maybe. The Well of Hope. The stumps are dotted by various communal wells built for benefit of humanity. While these wells are beautiful to see and many have become popular for people watching, the so-called Well of Hope is not a site that your humble author would advise visiting. It is located deep in the tumbles, which is a place most unsafe for wealthy travelers. So I might get pickpocketed there. The gym, those who wish to fortify their body and learn basic fighting skills may find this establishment of value. I can't remember. This is the thing with taking these breaks. Hey, Jump Frog, how's it going? Dead bodies, my favorite treat. How's it going? So I always keep forgetting where I went to last. I probably should tick these things off so I don't have to do it again. But I do. There's one. Let's see, what have we unlocked thus far? We've done crew, we found Quaid, Katya, and Nara's bounty house. We did do that, and then nothing else. So we did do Nara's bounty house. We did Quaid. What do we got? The Shoreside Gym maybe might be our bet. Do some people watching. Maybe the Well of Hope and get pickpocketed. Maybe. Let's go to the Well of Hope. 16. So let's find 16. 16. Where would that even remotely be? Forgot how I found these last time. 16. Because the rest of them have, like, it's this. And there's no. I'm trying to remember how I found them last time. I think they're at, like, the bottom of the card. Yeah, they're at the bottom of the card. My old elvish eyes need to find 16. I don't know. This is why I prefer the book, but if you got the Kickstarter like I did, D16, you're kind of hosed. Because these cards are not really that great. You make your way through one of the poorer areas of the tumbles. The pathways here are full of people out and about, but they give you a wide berth and eye you mistrustfully. Heads emerge from tents to watch you pass, and some residents duck behind shacks to avoid you. Ooh, we don't have that. Otherwise, return to the main map and choose again. So it didn't spend ours, but it was a potential of find and stirf. So what's the next one we're going to do? So that didn't pan out. 22? Or have we already done 22? Let's see. 22. We're going to gym. Nope, we already did. We already found crew, so we don't need to do that. Whispers of Magic. We could do the... Let's do the Soapbox Cafe 13. 13. Which would be that guy. 13. Passing a small cafe, you are astonished to see two scholars shouting at each other and very nearly coming to blows over what sounds to you like an obscure point of magical theory. Hey, we do have our guy with us. Roland tries to ignore the argument until he finally shouts, "That's it!" and furiously wades into the debate. When he returns, he holds out a fistful of coins. I bet them that I was right, and when it comes to magic, I'm always right. Gain 3 coins, remove this card from Dinlux, your action's over. So we gain 3 more money. More money. That's 1, 2, 3. Out of our, so now we're at 9 money. And then we're going to go to, so that was our first one. Then we're going to go to Lucas Tea House, which is 3. So this is removed from the game. And we're going to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. You come in, cries the owner, a bald, broad-shouldered man. You seem familiar. Have you ever been out to Vienna? Well, no matter really. I sell my own healing ointment. I call Sweet Bomb, and if you bring me some new plant samples, who knows what I can make. You may shop at Lucas Tea House, add it to the Dinlux Market if you haven't already. The first time you come here, take the 3 Sweet Bomb cards from Lucas Tea Wagon in Vienna and add them to the shop's inventory to see shopping. If you have memory 5A, we have memories 16G, 2A, 3B, 18F, and 4F. So no. Otherwise, your city action's over. Oofta. Alright, so we're going to add you. Let's find him. Here he is. So that's him. And it looks like it says, "Hello there." Hello! So this is... Once purchased, add cards and any boosts seeker unused card... Well, once purchased, add the cards and any boosts to the seeker's unused card pool, or swap them into a seeker's deck using the normal deck building. Disposable cards return to the shop they were purchased from as used, and it costs 1 gold for some Sweet Bomb. So that's our second action. So, boom, and we need to get the Vienna box. That card was removed from the game. And we need to get the Vienna pack. Let's put these over here for now. Grab me some Sweet Bomb. Some of that Sweet Bomb. Sweet Bomb. Oh, there's only 1. Where did I put the other 2? Oh, the other 2 got used. So I need to find where they are and buy them. That's what I need to do. Let's see. Where would you have gone, sir? That was probably in the previous one. I probably packed that up and then unpack it. So we're just going in with 1 Sweet Bomb. Spend 1 gold for 1. That'll teach me to pack games properly. And we'll give it to Yon Sir. You. And that, my dear friends, will be that. Okay. Alright, and then this, I put the people I can interact with here. And then my third action is to go to Journey Rest In for 4. So Journey Rest In, you may pay 1 coin to stay the night. Due to the cheapness of the accommodation, each seeker may only swap out 1 action from their deck if they do. If you stay the night, your city action's over. So we're staying the night. Just popped in to say hi before bed, tidying up. Primal, hey Paul. So we'll spend another to stay the night. I already have the cards I'll swap out, and let's get rid of you. We won't unsleeve because this could be coming back to our hand. And we'll get rid of any exhaustion in your hand. Yep. Let's get rid of those, because those suck. Alright, swapping out cards. Here's the bit. This is where I need your help. So, I've got this card, and its boost card. So it's Hateful Blow, right? It doesn't do any damage. It doesn't sound that good until you read the bottom where it says +1 damage per health you have below your max. So it's like a one-shotter card, which is really what it is. You smash them really good, either ranged or melee. Pretty powerful card. Comes with an exhaustion card, but there are ways to discard these exhaustion cards, right? Without taking the damage. So, but that's like an end gamer. You know what I mean? Somebody's really beating you up, and then you draw that card, and you just like just decimate them. Now remember that Naz's health is 20. So she could do like 19 damage worst comes to worst in one swing. That's how powerful that card is. And then the other one is Well-Timed Blow. This one says it's 1 damage melee, +2 damage for each status on your target. Well, you know who likes putting statuses, status on targets, which is Roland. But that could set Naz up for a really powerful attack, which I think at worst I've put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At worst, while I've been playing, I've put 6 status cards on 1 target, which means this is 13 damage. Like, both of these abilities are very situational. They are very situational, but I can't decide which one to pick. So I would love to get your thoughts on like what you think would be a good, which one of these two would be good to use, right? This has also a nice boost to do 2 extra damage to something. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. This is like this is like things have come down to the wire, and you draw that card, and it just, the stars align. This one's more off to happen, so I think I probably might do this one and just hope I made the right decision. So, while Hateful Blow is beautiful, I think this is more apt to happen. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna take out Surround and put Well-Timed Blow in here for her. So, but it's just a nice card. It's just nice. Okay, our actions are done. Let's move this away and let's get on with our mission, shall we? That's why y'all are here. You want to see a playthrough, you want to see some fight, and you want to see some fun. So we're going to be doing Quest 6, Trial of Whisperers. There's been an attack in the stumps. You've heard only murmurs of what happened, and now the Hierophant is looking for someone to investigate. She's asked for you specifically. So, Quest 6. So let's, while I set all this up, we've got foreteller audio for your listening pleasure. For your enjoyment. Let's make sure it's going to the right place. I'm going to believe it's this. And if it isn't, we'll know soon enough. Alright. So, here's some listening.
You meet Guildmaster Lyra and Hierophant Selen at the Seekers Guild. Selen's pristine robes look out of place here within the rough-hewn walls of the guild hall. Lyra nods to you before her eyes shift to a dark corner of the room. A tall, elven priest steps into the light. His robes are dirtied and torn, and a small cut can be seen along his hairline.
This is Keeper Ural.
Lyra says.
He's been witness to an incident.
An attack,
Selen clarifies. She nods to Urel, who tugs at the hem of his coat. He seems hesitant to begin.
We were on the north side of the poor district, the stumps. When it happened, I was the only one to survive. They knocked me out, and when I woke, the rest were dead. And the lamp was gone.
The lamp is a holy vessel of Kinfire that we use for temple rituals. Not quite as powerful as the lantern, but still useful.
There's an angry tinge to her voice.
There's something larger at play here. You must uncover the perpetrators of this attack. Otherwise, there are certain to be more.
Selen departs the Seekers Guild, leaving Urel behind in case he can be of any further assistance.
Alright, cool. So it says go to card 6-1. Urel deposits himself in the main room of the guild hall. Before leaving, you ask him if he remembers any other details about the attack. He's quiet for a moment, the bright blue of his eyes piercing through the shadows of his mask. It was in the dark of night, I'm afraid. I saw no face, heard no voice, just the sudden cries of my fellow priests. When you ask what the priests were doing in the stumps, he turns away. That's temple business and none of yours. As you investigate, some effects add time tokens to the time track. There's a time track? Cool. Once the time track is full, do not add any more time tokens to it. The more time your investigation takes, the more time your enemies will have to prepare. Go to 6-2. When you arrive on the north side of the stumps, the streets are thick with people. Is there a time thing that I'm supposed to have? Not anywhere that I'm seeing. Anyway, where was I? When you arrive on the north side of the stumps, the streets are thick with people. Merchants yelling out their wares, children shrieking with laughter. The cramped, ramshackle buildings create a maze of alleyways and dead ends. You start asking around. Each seeker flips 2 cards. Place a time token on the time track to have every seeker flip +1 card. So to find clues, you need 2 seekers. We need 2 blue. So we need 2 blue cards. Okay. Cool. And yeah, Fane's not there. So cool. There we go. All right. So let's shuffle this up. And it says each seeker flips 2, and we're looking for, to find clues, you'll need 2 blues between the 2 seekers. So we just need 2 blue cards. We need 2 blue cards. Let me not play it like I'm not going to pull something terrible. Alright, shuffle these up. Alright. Alright, Jump Frog, have fun, have fun. Alright, so we need 2 blues. Here we go. 1, nope. Yes. So that's 1 of the blues. And let's get you going. Silk Song, I hear, is amazing, so enjoy. Thank you for joining. Shuffle these up. We just need 1 more blue. Nope. Yes! There's the second one. Woo! 2 blues. Alright. If you succeed, take memory 6A. If you exceed your target by at least 2 blues, take memory 6G as well. Nope. We just need memory 6A. A lot of memories. Memory 6A. You meet a beggar who claimed to have witnessed the attack on Ural and the other priests. They were wearing hoods, and it was quite dark, but one of them, the leader, I'd say, the side of his face was burnt to a red crisp. I've seen him before down around the fishermen's shacks buying fish. Discard this memory at 6. So, fisherman's shack is the clue. Is it? Is it? Is it? Go to 6-3. You approach a group of beggars on a corner and ask about the attack. An orc stands from a stump and stretches. The human woman next to him shakes her cup at you, a few coins clanking around inside. What's it worth to you? The orc puts a hand up to quiet her. He nods to you and then makes a hand gesture to the woman. She sighs and says, "We saw it all. A pack of hooded brutes. 4 of 'em. They attacked those priests out of nowhere and then disappeared down an alleyway off the main road. You may pay the beggar any amount of coin you wish for their information. To try to pick up the attacker's trail in the alley, go to 6-4. To follow the main round to the fisherman's shacks, go to 6-5. We will pay her 2 gold. We'll pay her 2 gold, so we'll leave the gold there just in case it comes up. We will pay for their information. I don't think they saw much. We're going to go to the fisherman's shack on 6-5. I think they're taking me for a ride. So we're going to skip 6-4, go on 6-5. The fishermen's shacks are bustling with fishermen unloading their morning catch. Everyone is busy, and a few feel obliged to pause their work to talk to you. If you have memory 4F... Nope, I got 6A. Do I have 4F? I do! I do have memory 4F! If you have memory 4F, the fishermen have heard of your exploits at Vinna and are willing to talk to you. Go to 6-6. Woohoo! Go to 6-6. I helped your friend. So we don't have to otherwise or deal with core. Boom! The fishermen are happy to tell you all they know and then some. They pull up crates and recount tales of dangerous storms and sea creatures that haunt their nightmares. You attempt to steer the conversation towards the matter at hand. Each seeker flips 1 card. If you have memory 6A, I do. That's this one. I have memory 6A. If you have memory 6A, each seeker may flip +1 card. I only played the first few scenarios of this and enjoyed it, but a number of people I know really dislike the bag draw system. I hear the bag draw system, Paul, is really rough when it comes to 4 players. I hear it becomes very difficult at 4, but at 2 players, it works fine for me. I've had horrible luck and I've had great luck, so it works fine. But I think the higher player count, the harder it gets. Where were we? So we're going to flip 2 cards, and we're looking for 1 blue. That's it. 1 blue. Red. Nope. Yes, blue. Got it. But I still need to flip 2 cards. And that would have worked too, since it's a clear. If you're successful, get a clue. If you successfully get a clue, take memory 6B. Bah, can't read. If there are 2 or more clocks on the time track, go to 6-7. Nope, there are none, my friend. One of the fishermen told you about a man he's seen frequenting the area. He's a blacksmith, works in the craft quarter. He comes around every week or so asking after the bits and bobs that turn up in our nets after Starless Nights. Amulets, bottles, odd little things like that. Anything to do with the hidden god. The man's voice turned to a whisper. Alton. You ask what someone would want with things of this nature. Dunno. Could just be a hobby of his, I suppose. A strange, dark, creepy hobby. Discard this at the end of 6. But we were successful. So we're going to 6-8. So we're skipping 6-7. Go to 6-8. You decide to proceed to the nearby craft quarter where craftsmen of all sorts sell their wares to locals. Perhaps someone here knows something. If you have memory 6B, I do. I just got it. 6A and 6B. You may go to 6-9. Sweet. Yeah, so we're going to 6-9. We don't have to do the test. Your information leads you to a blacksmith's workshop. Inside, a man standing at an anvil pauses his hammering. The left side of his face is red with scarring. Upon seeing you, he drops the hammer and runs for the back door, grabbing something as he escapes. The Kinfire lamp! In order to pursue the main character, each seeker flips 2 cards, and we need 3 greens. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Okay. So, can we keep up with him? And we don't have Valora, sadly. Okay, so we need 3 greens. Alright. Nope. 1 green. Nope. Nope. Fail. Boo, fail. If you could keep up with the blacksmith, you fall him down an alley and into the cemetery. If you otherwise, go to 6-10. Hey, Cassie. 6-10. Far up ahead, the blacksmith disappears behind a corner, but by the time you catch up, he's nowhere to be seen. Looming in front of you is the entrance to the cemetery, and beyond its gates, rows and rows of crypts. You decide it would take too long to search at the moment, and instead return to the blacksmith's workshop. Place a time on the time track. So these are these time tokens. I don't know what time track they are talking about. Is it on the box? No. And there is no card or... I'm just going to quickly look through it. I don't want to cheat. I just want to see if there's a time track somewhere. Nope, there's not a time track anywhere. So, boom, 1. In the workshop, you look around for any telling clues. At first, all you find are an assortment of tools, hammers, tongs, and pliers, until you come across a scroll case hidden within a box of iron ingots. Take 6D. 6D? Memory 6D. Okay. In the blacksmith's workshop, you discovered a hidden scroll case full of drawings. You first believed them to be anatomical in nature before recognizing them as design specification for hands, limbs, and joints. Another scroll appeared to be a rough map with several circles crossed out, save one. A single word was written in the corner. Loci. At any time, you may place time on the time track to return to the Seekers Guild to see if anyone there can help you decipher the map. If you do, discard this memory and take memory 6C. No, we're going to figure this crap out. So you resolve to return and search the cemetery inch by inch. 611. Hey, Beth. Isn't that the time track on the board next to the book? Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Thank you. I told you. I don't always get it right, but that's why I could count on you all. Thank you. You arrive at the cemetery just as dusk is falling. The gates have been left unlocked and swing open with a squeal. If you have memory 6E or 6F, we have... nope, we don't have either of those. Go to 612. Otherwise, you spread out to search the cemetery. Each seeker flips 3 cards. Roland's here. Roland searches out signs of magic that might help the use of the Kinfire lamp. He flips so he'll flip 5 cards. If any seeker reveals 3 of the same color, they overhear noises coming. Okay, so... we need 3 of the same color. He's flipping 5. Nas is flipping 3. Nas is 3. 1, 2, 3. So it says if any seeker reveals 3 of the same color. Nope. So he's flipping 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Blue, blue, blue. Got it. Yahtzee! Cool. Then they overhear noises coming from the last row of crypts. Go to 612. From a crypt in the last row of the cemetery, you hear the sound of chanting voices. You peer inside to see a group of 4 masked figures in a circle with their arms raised. In the center, the stolen Kinfire lamp is sitting in the lap of a revenant. or you realize a revenant shell. They must be attempting to fill it with a spirit. You'll have to do something quickly before they succeed. Gain 1 fate token. Bink. If there are fewer than 3 on the time track, gain another. There's only 1, so we're okay. If the time track is full, the first chit drawn during this battle is a darkness chit. Remove all time from the time track and open the atlas to map 6. Map 8, and go to 13. So we're going to map 8. And we're going to 13. So we've got some fighting to do. So battle setup. All right. Let's set this bad boy up. All right. So we've got. Who's the one with the weird hand? I gotta pull this closer. It's like an axe. Okay, it's Dusk. Then we have Shade. Then we have Gloom. So Dusk, Shade, Gloom, and Umbra. Put these over here. I'll put this over here. Oh, I can leave this here right now. Alright, and then we're doing for Dusk 1 and 2, and I'll show you their stuff in a second. 3 and 4 here. For Shade 5 and 6 and 7. Right, it's for Gloom it's 8, 9 and 10, and for the other it's 11, 12, and the darkness one. Okay, let's take a look at our foes. So we've got Dusk. All damage dealt to Dusk is reduced by 1. If Dusk is empowered, place overlay 6A here. He hits for 1 after attacking. He refocuses, and then he hits everybody for 4. After attacking, he refocuses. He's targeting the person with the most shields, and he has 16 health. Shade. After triggering one of Shade's active abilities, return the chit that did so to the bag. If Shade's empowered, place overlay 6A there. 2 attacks of 3. The cultist strikes with each end of her staff in quick succession. And the cultist sweeps her staff low to the ground in an attempt to try to trip you. After attacking, she refocuses. The person with the least health is going to be her target. And he's got Gloom. When Gloom is reduced to 0 health, deal 6 damage to everyone, seeker or enemy in their space. What? I'll wait for that to get covered. Well, no, that might be bad. It might be like everybody takes 6 damage. The cultist hurls a liquid-filled glass jar spewing fumes. Oh, so it like blows up. Got you. You're ranged. You suck. You die first. The cultist fling a glass vial at your feet, noxious flames below. Yeah, you have to die first. And you're targeting the person with the most cards. Then Umbra. All attacks deal damage. Deal 1 damage less to Umbra for each other surviving cultist. So you're the last to go. Range 7. Each seeker who plays a boost during this attack gains a. Oh my gosh. With a raised hand, the cultist channels magical power into his allies. The hidden god is with us. Each other surviving cultist is empowered. In addition, they gain 2 health and discard all of their statuses. Least, oh boy. So maybe he should die first. I don't know. We'll have to see. I wish there was a way for you to see all of that. But as I kill them all, as I attempt to kill them, should I say, I will move them out. So you've got 16 health. You've got personality. You've got 14 health. You've got 13 health. I might not survive this one. I've been lucky thus far, but this looks rough. And you've got 20 health. Alright. Okay. We need to win. So let's reshuffle. Oh, I gotta put y'all out on the board and me out on the board. So you are... We got... the Axeman. Umbra's up here. Vial throwing McGee. And Bowstaff Horseman. And their focus. So your focus is going to be the person with the most shields, Mr. Axe, which will be you. Your focus is the person with the least health, which will be you. Your focus is the person with the most cards, we'll decide. And then yours is the person with the so, which will be you. Okay. We start here or here? Here. Here. Hey, Steph. How's it going? Alright, so we're going to draw 7 cards into our hands. And let's spread out the love. We'll spread out the love. Give it, there you go. We both have the same amount of cards right now. So we'll spread the love. Alright. You know, if I can kill that dude... Number 13. That would probably be the best start to my day. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What do we have here? Probe. Tidal Force. Knockout. Probe. Duel of Honor. Inevitable and well-timed blow. So that's our starting hand for you. And let's get going for you. Alright, so I need to... The plan of attack is Gloom's got to die first. And he could really weaken Dusk if we can kill him. But Gloom's going to be my target. He puts bad status on people. I would love to hit the Umbra... And Umbra does empower them, which is probably going to happen no matter what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, what do we got? Test Metal. Cleansing Fire. Cleansing Fire. Fireball, yes. Hammer Tongue, Sweet Bomb, and Meteor Throw. I'm happy with this. I'll say I'm happy with that. Alright. Here we go. Let's party. Let's do the thing. Should I spend a fate now to start? I think I will. I'm going to spend a fate. I'm going to draw 4. How much is it? 4 from the bag? Yep. And I pick 1. Here we go. 1. 2. Okay. I'm looking for Roland. 3. I'm looking for Roland. 4. Son of a... Alright. Okay. Sure. So we're going to go with you first. Sure. Let's see. We could do Duel of Honor. After attacking, draw 4 from the bag. You may discard 1 enemy found that way. So I could do Probe and stun him. That would be nice. Knockout's even better. Knockout's even better. We're gonna do Knockout. Can you assist? Oh, shields. Let's not kill ourselves here. Can you assist me, sir? You darn tootin' can, because his ability says Roland's boost cards do not have to match the color. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna move here. We're gonna smack that dude 4, 3, 5. And a stun. And we're going to drop that stun on this one. So, yep, and that's 5 damage to you. Going to 8 health. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. There we go. So that was a move, and that was my action. Roland doesn't want to do any work today. I know, right? Come on, baby. Yeah, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We're going to drop the meteor on him. We can do Cleansing Fire. Before attacking, choose another Seeker. That Seeker discards all stat. Nah. Fireball is fun, because it hits everybody, but everybody looks at me if I do. After attacking, you may move your target 1 space. And this will put a hurt on him. This will put a hurt on him, too. It'll put a hurt on both of them. So you enjoy that fireball. Can I boost that fireball? No, I cannot. Nope. I cannot. So that'll be... Oh, no! Oh, no! No, I can't do it. I can't do fireball. I'll hit my friend. I'll hit my friend! I gotta do meteor throw. That makes me sad. So, I'm gonna do meteor throw. He's already focused on me. You may move your target 1 space, so I'll hit him for 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's gonna get hurt. Bit. Let's throw it on you. And discard a. And we can move the target 1 space. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna move you there. No. We're not gonna move you there. Maybe. Do I have a range? If I have a ranged attack, I'll move him. Let me check and see. I don't. But I'm gonna move him anyway. I have a good feeling about this. I'm gonna move him. Okay. Then I can move if I want. I'm not going to. Next. Muha. Muha. Okay, so. I'm enjoying this a little much. I am going to... Oh, man. I can do Ineffable and then move, but that's just 3 damage. Can you boost that 3 damage? I have one that'll do 4 if you could do 1 more. Oh, that sucks. We'll do... Duel of Honor. Come with me, child! Move! Duel of Honor. Plus 3 damage if no one other than your target is in your space. 4 damage. Taking him down to 1 health. Alright. We need to target someone else. Because he is about to explode. So, we need to target someone else. Alright, who do we got? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Man, I could do him. This is 6 damage, though. I kind of feel like I gotta. You suck. I kind of feel like I gotta take the 6 damage. Oh. Wait. I could do this and do some more stuff. I'm gonna move, and then I'm gonna play Ineffable, which it says, before attacking, you may move your target to your space. Oye, come over. And then I'm gonna hit you for 3. So you would focus on me, and I hit you for 3, and you're dead. You explode, and hit me for 6, taking me to 14. But it also hits Chuckles for 6. And that just says damage. It says all damage dealt to Dusk is reduced by 1. So it would be 5 damage, taking him to 11. And you are dead. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let me leave these on here just in case you resurrect. So you are dead. Then we need to redistribute. So it'd be 8, 9, and 10. All right. What are we rolling with? Rolling. All right. You are. Why are you here? I wanted to fireball them. Let's do the sweet bomb, and this is a free action. So sweet bomb disposable, heal you for 4. In your space. I'll be moving to space, of course. So I'll heal you for 4, and I have to be in your space to do it. So that was the move, and then that was the free action. And then let's drop the fireball in that space. Why don't we? And you are dead, so I'll put you here as my trophy. But both of you, nope, just you, are coming over here. And fireball. Hit 3. So 3 on you. All attacks deal 1 less to Umbra. So you just take 2. 1, 2. And you take 3. Going down to 11. And then we drop the hurt locker. Let's put it on that one. And that one. Okay. Alright. Pain is coming. A lot of my chips are coming out of the bag. Oh my god! Okay. Running out of stuff to do. All I can do is probe, then I gotta discard. What color was that? It was red. I couldn't have helped. Alright, so I'm gonna probe you. And that's all I can do. So it says 1 damage. After attacking, drop the 4 chips from the bag. You may discard 1 numbered enemy chip among them, if any, to the spent chips area, returning the others to the bag. So I'm going to try to... Yeah, I'm going to probe you. No, you deal 1 less damage. I should move and do this. Yeah, let me move over here, and I'll hit her for 1. Taking her to 10. And then I'm dropping the stunnerific on her right there. And then I draw 4 chips from the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. And I get to ditch one of them. Let's ditch the 11. I don't want Umbra to go at all. It says number chip, sadly. Okay, that is the end. I don't have, all I have is boost cards, so I must discard, charge, and drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Which, and then regain my armor. So I've got 1. I just have 2. I just have 2? 2 actions I can do before I have to ditch my whole hand. Cool. What do we got? Bada boom. I'm gonna say no. Just throw it back in there. Draw again. Bada bing. That's how you play. We're gonna murder this lady. How much status? She has 2, so this would be 5 damage on her. It'd be 2, 4, 2, 4, plus 1, 5. Plus 2 for, so I would gain an extra movement. And it says plus 2 for every different space you entered. So that's not a good one. I have to do well-timed blow. So we'll do well-timed blow. For that, I'm going to do my test my metal card. So it says give another seeker the ability to draw or discard a card. We're going to draw a card. Damn it. Okay. So this is for each status on the target. 1, 2. So plus 2. So plus 2 for each. So 4 plus 1, 5, taking you down to 5 health. And you focus on me. And that gets discarded. Okay. Okay. I will be discarding a lot of cards. I should have done this! If I go again. If I go again, I'll shatter something. If I go again. Bam. 10. You're hurt. So you will suffer 1 less damage. So you'll take... You'll go to 17. It says suffer 2 damage. You'll suffer 1 less. Discard this card. Each seeker who plays a boost during this attack gains a weak. So you're going to attack, and your target is you. No. It's you. Your target's you. And you've all... So that's 7 inbound. I can block 1. I'll take a weakened card to save you. I'll take a weakened card to save you. So let's put this in there. So we're blocking 2. I'll take a weak card. So that's 5, 7, 6, 5 damage, taking me down to 10. Oof. 1 shot. Yikes. Okay. They hit hard. That guy's not jerking around, man. They hit hard. 2. After attacking, refocus to the person with the most shields, which is you. So you're gonna step into the arena, and you're hitting for 6. So that's blocking 2. I play hammer and tongs to block 3. So I'll take 3 damage. It's all fun and games until you start getting busted. Discard 1, keep 1. And this goes in the discard. It's getting serious. I could get surrounded. I'm gonna spend another fate. I'm just gonna spend another fate. I always try to keep 1. So how do we do? I want to kill that lady. I really want to kill that lady. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going for the kill on that lady. So we're going to use our Kinfire. After attack, so we're doing 5 damage to her, which is enough to kill her. She's dead. Okay, so she's dead. Oh, it would be 5. Ooh, it wouldn't be 5, it'd be 4. While attacking, deal 1 less damage per card per one of those cards in your hand. Shoot, she's still alive. She's still alive. Yep, she's still alive. She's at 1 health. I got the weak card. She's still alive at 1 health. Yep, then discard it. She's still alive at 1 health, and I get to shatter a token. I'm going to shatter the 11. That is no longer in the game. Flip this back over. Shoot. Ah, that sucked. That would have been awesome to kill her. She's down to 1 health, unfortunately. Okay. And I'm going to step away. I'm going to step over here. She's already focused on me. Roland, please kill her, Roland. Roland spending his cleansing fire. So he's gonna just kill her straight out. She has to die. Now she's dead. She ain't focusing on nobody but her dead self. Okay, now she's dead. We redistribute evenly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cool. Cool. You have no cards left, so let's flip that over. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you've got a card that I'm looking at, which is that. Okay. Come on. Alright, next thing is Baldy. We gotta take down Baldy. What do we got? Boom! 4. Do we want to draw this? No. He is focused on Nas anyway, so let's let it happen. He'll come over here. He'll bash at me for 4. I'll make it 3. Oh, and I'm supposed to get my boot card. 1, 2, 3, taking me to 12. I'm supposed to get this, and I still have a card left. And then he refocuses on the person with the most shields, which would be Roland at this point. All right, Roland. Okay, Roland's putting down his leech charm. That's the one thing Roland's doing. Roland is going to... So that's a free action. It says, while this card's in play, each time an enemy discards a status, they suffer a damage. And then Roland's going to throw down his Lucky Beard Comb to drop 2 weak on him. And that's a free action, too. And we'll put it on the 6er. Let's see. Is there any other free things I can do? The next action you play this turn with fire or flame in its name deals double damage in statuses. Fire Cleansing. So, I'm sick of this dude. Carmine Candle, because it says if it has it in its name, it'll deal double damage. So that would be 6. After attacking, distribute 3 statuses of your choice among your targets as you see fit. That means it says that this action doesn't perform another... the next action you play this turn with fire or flame in its name deals double damage and status. So we're going to drop that, and that's a free action that's a disposable as well. So that's Fire Cleansing with fire in the name. And he's going to do 6 damage. Oh, he's got to move. He's going to move here, and then he's going to do 6 damage to that guy. So first let's do the 6 damage. So he reduces it by 1, so he'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going to 6 health. And then... it says, distribute 3 stats of your choice among your targets as you see fit. Well, now that's 6. So, let's see. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Alright, and then this is gone. Alright, so the warding action is still in effect. Of course. And he has 1 attack left. You done messed up! Oh, and I gotta flip this over. Whatever you choose to do, big man. What do we got? Oh boy, Naz's turn. Well, she gets to get her shields back, but she's going to beat the crap out of this dude. So gain +1 movement, +2 for every different space you enter before attacking. And we're going to boost that. So it's going to be 1, 2. So that's a different space. So that's just, so that's 4, 5... 5 -1 Puts you down to 2 health. That should just about do it. Alright, cool. Then I have nothing but boost cards, so I will ditch. Ditch. Flip. 1, 2, 3. Reshuffle. Roland's awesome. If someone likes doing dots on things, Roland is freaking powerful. And then I'm just gonna curb stomp this dude. He may kill me. 7 damage each is tough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I just need. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do you got? Boom, Roland. Oh my god. Roland will move here, and then he will hammer and tongs. Oh, and I'm supposed to get my 2 shields. I mean, I forget my 2 shields. Hammer and tongs that guy. And I can't boost it. I have nothing but action cards in my hand. So, hammer and tongs, before attacking you may move into the same space as your target. So I get to use hammer and tongs to do that. 3 damage, it'll just be 2, taking you to 15. And the number 1 stunner on number 7. So, no actions for you. That's all I got. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip. Seven. So we've got Foxfire, Test the Metal, Mighty Shot, a boost, a boost, a boost, and a boost. Okay. Alright. You just have to take your turn. I'm just waiting for him to take his turn. 8. Thank you! So it's your turn. Start of your turn. You go for the 6 attack, but 2, 4, 6 damage. Blocking 1 doesn't matter. You are dead. Good job. And your target is gone. Then we need to redistribute. Alright, so I can move these out of the way just in case, or maybe they might get empowered. I don't know. So I'll do 1, 2 below, 8, 7, 3, 4, and 5 at the top. Alright, so basically, let me see if I can move these so you can see them now. I'm keeping these here just in case they get second wind. So he's got all these on the first ability and all those on the second ability. Okay. And then I still have my movement, which I will move away from him. Just you, Chuckles. What you got? A 9. That's fine with me. You would try to range, but you're stunned. And when you discard 1, you would take a damage. But I think you negate it with... Oh, wait. It says if there's other cultists. You don't negate crap. You're going to take that damage. And you're stunned, so you don't get to attack. Three, we're going to pitch that to say no. And pull again. 6. Each other surviving cultist is empowered. In addition, they gain 2 health and discard statuses. They're all dead. Just to roll that out there to you, bucko. Rolling. I'm gonna beat you to a pulp. Oh, this would have been perfect. After attacking all seekers in your target space. So I've got a 4 damager A 4 damager. Why not? Why not? As I said, I don't have any boosts. So straight 4. He's already still focusing on you. So straight 4, taking you to 10. And that is... And will I move? No. Oh, wait a minute. No, I won't. No, I won't. I'm an idiot. We're not going to do that. No. We're going to do this. Cleansing Fire. We're going to do a straight 3 damage to you. And then I'm going to start dropping stuff. Dropping it like it's hot. Stun. Hurt. Hurt. So, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to flip this over. Go for it. Have your turn. That would be this. You are hurt, so you will take 2 more damage. 1, 2, and then you discard this, which you take 1 more damage. So you're at 8 health. And each other surviving cultist is empowered. That's all you get. Yep. Nope. Nope. And this goes here. What else you got? Oh, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's 5 damage. We're going to put Tidal Force out. And we're going to shatter some chips. So let's just do a straight 5. We're just going to do a straight 5 after attacking. Shatter one of the spent enemy chips, numbered 1 to 12. So 5 damage. Taking you to 3. And we're going to shatter the 10. I'm going to keep trying to shatter that stuff away. And Tidal Forces, while I play Nas... Oh, I need to move in your space. While in play, when Nas moves, she can move an enemy with her, but not right now. So Tidal Force is in play. And 1. Sure. You're going to take 2 damage. 1, 2. Plus 1 for discarding that. And then you're stunned. You're not attacking anyway. Wah wah. Dead. Whoo! Victory! That's how you win. That's how you win. Alright, so they've been defeated. So if the cultists are reduced to 0 health, go to 615. So they might get empowered or something, so let's see. Finally, the last cultist falls to the ground. He lets out a gurgling laugh. You think you can stop darkness from falling? Alton's will is ordained. Killian will see it done. He grows still as he takes his last breath, his empty eye staring past you at the clear night sky. Take memory 6I. You interrupted a group of cultists in the middle of a ritual. It seemed that they were attempting to bind the spirit to a revenant shell. Perhaps the shell they constructed will yield further clues if shown to the right person. Alright. You make your way to the Seeker's Guild, where Yorl awaits your return. You hand over the recovered Kinfire lamp and recount to him the details of your investigation. Discard memories 6A through F. Cool. Discarded. Gain 6 coins and open a silver treasure pack. Money is nice. 2, 4, 6. 6 moolah. And open a silver treasure pack. We'll grab this one in the middle. Why not? Grab this guy. Da 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 da. Alright, so let's move this. What do we got? We've got... So, Ambush deals 1 additional damage, but the action card... What? Ambush 9 -1 per chit in the spent pile area to a minimum of 1. So this has to come out first. Gotcha. I see. We got Shattered Defenses. And its action card is 4 range. This attack cannot have its damage reduced or redirected. We have Flash Bomb. That is, holding up your hands with a shout, you draw the attention of every nearby enemy. A blinding flash explodes from your palm, sending them all clawing at their eyes in pain. So 1 damage. After attacking, placed stunned on up to 3 of each target's active abilities. Ooh, that's actually not a bad one. Not the soft bits again. Oh, makes sense. Kick him right between the uprights. After attacking, place 2 weak on up to 3 of your target's active abilities. Oh. My gosh. My gosh, my golly. That's awesome. Not the soft bits. Okay, each seeker gains a Kinfire token. So, you and you. I need to find a place to spend these. I have a lot. If you have memory 6G, I thought you said get rid of all memories. Oh, I don't have 6G anyway. If you have memory 6G, you may go to 616 to ask Ural about it. Otherwise, go to 617. I don't have that. So we're skipping 616 and we're going to 617. Hierophant Celine arrives to hear the results of your investigation. Killian, she mutters after listening to the report. I've not heard that name before, but that cult is dangerous. They welcome the darkness, believing it to be Atlan's will, but Atlan is only the embodiment of their hatred of Ziva. I have more suspicions that they were involved. If you have memory 6G, you may choose to tell Celine about it, discard 6G, and take 6H. If you have memory 4D... nope, got 4F. But not memory 6I, go to 618. I have 6I. Otherwise, continue below. The plot in Vena was only the first drop of rain in the hurricane, Celine says. All of Dinlux is at stake now. Take prompt Q7. This quest has overgained 4 city actions. Q7. Red Sky at Night. The next. Guildmaster Lyra's asked that you stay at the guild hall for the night so that you can accompany her to the upcoming city council meeting where your presence has been requested. When you embark on this quest... Right, so that's our new quest. Quest 6 is completed. And we have 4 city actions. There's a lot of cards we didn't see. I'm curious about these overlays, though. Let me see. So for A, which would have been Dusk, it says Dusk attacks deals +2 damage, and any damage dealt is reduced by 2. If Dusk loses any health, discard this overlay. For Shade, after triggering one of Shade's active abilities, return the chit that did so to the bag. Each time a Seeker in Shade space gets a turn, Shade immediately attacks them with an attack for 1 damage. If she loses any health, lose it. When Gloom is reduced to 0 health, deal 6 damage to every one Seeker or enemy in their space. Gloom's attacks are now ranged everybody. If Gloom loses any health, discard this overlay. So, no empowerment for you. You just died, because you suck. So, woo! Yeah! So we got 4 actions. We did pretty well. This was fun. I love the combination of these two. They play very well off of each other. So, and I'll just keep building up that status destruction. And it'll be good. Cool. So that is Kinfire Mission 6. So that'll be it for this one. I'll get something on the books for Mission 7 as we keep going through the story. I'm still having fun. I still think it's a really great game. That was fun. And I got some new trophies. I got some new cultist trophies to add to my trophy collection. I've got all these as my trophy collection. So, yep, that is going to be all. Cool. Let's see. We'll go to here. All right, cool. That's going to be all for Kinfire Chronicles Nightfall. I love how fast this game is, whether you win or lose, that it resolves very quickly. Like Paul was saying, he heard people didn't like the bag thing, but I think if you play 2-player, it's the sweet spot. 3-player, probably pushing it a little bit. 4-player, it gets harder. The enemies will go a lot more, and there may be a chance you don't get a turn at all. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's going to be all for this playthrough. Coming up Friday, Thursday, I'm supposed to be playing something, aren't I? I don't know what I'm going to play Thursday, if I'm going to play anything at all. But Friday, I'm supposed to be playing a game with Steve over at Co-op Guild. And then Saturday, I think I'm supposed to be playing a game as well. Don't know, can't remember what it was. And then Sunday is Arkham Horror Film Fatale with Kate and Cynthia. So that is going to be all for this playthrough. Thank you. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you for joining as well. Until then, I love you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everyone.